What's up, everyone? This is Cameron Mahaffey with Underworld Explorers. Today we are in Cudjoe Key
at the Veterans Dive Center, owned by Patty Mayo to support the veterans.
And today we're going to dive a wreck called Adolphus Busch. My buddy Pat was out diving it with a buddy of his, and they were swimming through the wreck, and he found this little bitty room with a 1,000-pound grouper fish in there.
Went into the Adolphus Busch a few weeks ago, and I was coming down a really thin hallway, maybe 36 inches wide at most, into a very dark room. So I know in the room is probably not a window or an exit point. And I turned around like this to look for my buddy, and when I turned back towards the doorway, the entire doorway was like a 6-foot doorway tall by 30. It was covered by just the fin, like the rear tail end of a Goliath Grouper.
We're just got a lot of questions. The explorer in me wants to know what's around the next corner or why that fish got in that room.
Got so big and cannot any longer get out of, because that hallway is like, it's this, and this grouper is this. I called Cam and I said, I need someone to come down and get it, because my other buddies down here, they're not as advanced into tech and cave as Cam is. So I was like, all right, I need my best friend and my buddy to come check this out with me. And I hope there is a 2,000-pound Volkswagen-sized Goliath Grouper in there. I'm 90% sure there's going to be.
The Adolphus Busch is about 4 miles offshore. It's about a mile past the American Shoal Lighthouse. It's in a depth of about 110 feet at the sand. The wreck's about 6 stories tall, and if we get a really good viz day, we'll be able to see the top of the wreck from the surface.
Viz report today was 40 feet so far.
40 feet?
40 feet and
All
getting
right.
better.
We might not see the wreck from the top of the surface. The viz is supposed to be around 40 feet. We'll see if this 2,000-pound fish now is in the room or if Pat was just narked. So we're going to either verify or debunk this. Woo. Shallow. I don't think we're gonna make it through there.
Looks really shallow, friend.
Yeah.
And there's no way. Everyone has to do. That's why I park at my house, because 30-minute canal. Actually, it won't be 30 minutes. Maybe 20 minutes. We're gonna go all the way there, all the way down, then left again, and then out. Wait for it. I shut off the engines because I think we're coming up on it. Hold on. Goddamn, might have just been a school of fish. It's a big ass school of fish. Oh wait, what are we coming up on now? Cam's gonna jump off as soon as I can find the ship because the mooring ball seems to have been torn off it. Oh, we're coming up on something big. Try that.
Jump.
You want fins? It came all the way up to 40 feet, Cam. And you didn't go down 15 feet.
No, I went down like 5. I can see down the fucking 40 feet or so, and this is decent right now.
Yeah, it's right behind us.
Okay. I'm gonna throw some gear on. We'll throw the dive flag up, and I'll just
All right.
real quick and see what we got.
Update from the flight deck. New plan is to have Cam basically do just a bounce dive, go down and see if he sees it. If not, you're gonna see the biggest pot of fish you've ever seen, because there is definitely something down there.
Reminds me of my dive master days in West Palm Beach. Bouncing all the wrecks, finding the lines. I don't miss it.
Thankfully, we brought extra tanks for exactly this type of scenario. All right, let's look for the bush.
Dive bomb some bush.
Just gonna bounce on some bush.
Bounce on some bush. Here we go.
This actually makes it funner. You have to, yeah, we're over it. We're over it.
Halfway over it.
Yep. Oh, engines are off. Yeah, the bush is definitely below us. Look at that signature right there.
It's below us, and I'm about to go in.
Yep. Still below us. Big one below us.
Big signature below us. Time is of the essence.
Say side mount on boats are easy.
No, they don't. No one
My
says
ass.
that. No one ever says that.
The hardcore side mounters do.
Do they?
They're dumb. Alright, we good?
Yep.
We neutral?
Yeah, it looks like we're still over it. What? What? I don't even...
That's a patch reef. It's just reef.
It's just reef?
Yeah, 40 feet in depth. There's reef right there.
Oh.
Yeah, not the wreck.
How's the reef?
It's like nice, actually.
This is US Coast
No,
Guard
we're looking for
16.
it. Am I good to get on?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let me make sure. Hold on. How you doing?
It's just reef, man. I don't see any wreck.
You know what I mean?
Well, do you want to go down and try to find it?
Fuck it, might as well, right?
Kind of the only choice. Oh, I mean, I don't know if that's actually a great idea. If we just miss it completely, then we're just swimming around the bottom of the ocean.
You know what? Let me get on the phone. See if I can find the exact coordinates
Yeah, do
of
that.
the wreck, and then like see if we're just fucking off or something.
All right, so we've been looking for this wreck for the last 4 hours, and we can't find it. We think the fishermen keep coming over here and cutting off the ball. So screw the divers, right? So what we're gonna do now, Pat and I are gonna go to Lowe's or Home Depot, and we're gonna get a chain and 2 flotation devices and a bunch of rope, and we're gonna make it where these fishermen can.
I'm gonna run into the fisherman camp.
Good, fuck those motherfuckers.
Turn the boat towards the lighthouse. All right, what are we gonna do?
We're going to wreck into these fucking fishermen because they keep fucking us. So we weren't able to find the wreck, but it's okay. I had to leave town a little early for the NSS CDS conference, so we're gonna head back to find the bush. Hopefully, Pat and I plan on heading there in a couple weeks, so there will be a part 2 of this video. Anyway, I might drop some videos, some drone shots of the NSS CDS conference, so that'd be kind of cool for everybody to see. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands, strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from
The legendary explorer, the pioneering cave diver, the cornerstone of the underwater world. With decades of groundbreaking dives and contributions to scientific and technical experience and research, Paul has helped shape the very foundation of modern cave diving. We're honored to have him guiding us today. And now, everyone, please welcome the legendary Paul Hyman.
I don't know what to say for all that. Cold or storm. Alright, first off, thank you, Courtney and Ian, for organizing this.
3 or 4% of that in there, but that is like starter fluid. The sodium hydroxide is eager to react, it wants to get going. The problem is it's very reactive, so we really don't want to deal with it for bigger quantities. So that's why the legislator said, no more than 3%. And from there, it then goes into the counterline, and the counterline serves as a volume buffer. The counterline was there, then obviously breathe. When they use safety factors, statistics, everything they could think of. If anybody sees any parallels to how we treat decompression still today,
suck more than almost anyone I know. Excellent. And this is Matteo Bucolosi. The Tennessee Cave Survey and the Swanee Mountain Grotto supported us with the dive trace. They gave us a grant for that. Dive Right threw us a few pieces of gear. Phoenix Lights provided us with headlamps. And if you look at this presentation overall, it's mostly going to be videos and photos. My good buddy Alex Cantrell at Cantrell Caving, he took a lot of these photos. You can find him on Instagram. And since they only had 2 divers, Ian did the 1,000-foot crawl 6 times getting gear through there, crawling over a mile. You can see right here is directly next to the Franklin Marion State Forest. It's a huge preserve. A lot of old growth trees, and this is a 400-acre lot right next to it. And it was a gorgeous site when we first got there.
That information is published somewhere in public. You can look up your peers. You can see the people who are leaders in their particular part of the field. And the question that we ask everyone here is, if a platform like that existed, what do you think it should look like for divers? But if you're traveling to Florida and you already don't know what is there, this is a great way to start looking and searching using just a map.
We want to make sure everyone is getting credit for what they're actually doing. Maintain the quality of what's going on there. Do as high quality of a job as you can. You are representing way more than yourself in this. Everyone is going to be viewable for this information for the most part.
If I immediate value if I fall. I want to talk a little bit about entrance exit. What do the pictures to the entrance look like? You're going to contribute information about the site. There are enough picnic benches for me to lay out all of my Sidewinder equipment on the benches.
This chicken head on Jackson wood. For anybody who's not familiar with it.
Never seen it.
Never seen it. Never heard of it. Never seen it. We also have some basic tools. You want to build out a complete tool suite
of the community at large. So reefs, quarries, lakes, rivers, springs, you name it, we want to host it on our site.
It works when it's actually not happening. And then this idea creates the fun sense of comfort, which is another way for complacency in this case. And not joking about, again, I always wanted to be a physician, didn't have the discipline to become one, but I was always very fascinated by science in general. So most of our research and most of our exploration or